I'm going to be going over 3 tools that I use with my clients to help them cope with their anxiety. I have one for the body, I have one for the mind, and one for the spirit. So, what I want you to do before we even start is take a moment and think about where your level of distress is right now on a scale of 1 to 100. 100 being I am feeling really, really anxious right now, like I'm being chased by a bear and I am overwhelmed. 1 being I'm relaxing on a beach, I'm feeling good, I have no care in the world. So think about what that number is for you, because what we're going to do is we're going to write that number down and remember it, and then see what happens to that number once we do each exercise. So let's go ahead and get started. The first tool that I want to go over is the tool for the body. And this is the tool for anxiety that I come back to more than any of the others because it's something that I can do in any moment. And you can also do it in any moment. You will always have this tool with you. And that tool is to breathe. And so there is a form of breathing that I think is the most helpful for me. There's so many different types of ways to breathe out there. This is my absolute favorite version of breathing. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over it really quickly in this video so you can practice it. But if you want, you can also watch the video where I am demonstrating this breathing exercise for 2 minutes. I will try to link it as soon as I create it. And it's one that you can always come back to try and ground yourself and to decrease the feelings of anxiety in your body. Anxiety is a very physical experience. It's not just thoughts in our mind. It impacts our physiology. It impacts what's happening in our body. Our heart rate can go up, our hands can get shaky, we can start to sweat. People even experience medical issues like stomach aches. So there are lots of different ways that anxiety can manifest itself physically, and that is why I really like to start with the body when it comes to overcoming anxiety. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, try to relax your system, release the shoulders, release the jaw, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to direct the air that you're breathing in into your belly. So many of us, I think especially for women, we're not used to letting our bellies just hang out. But what I want you to do is I want you to really expand the belly when you're breathing in and bring all of that air into it. What you're doing is you're bringing it into the diaphragm. So expand the belly, and then exhale, you're gonna let all the air out of your system. And I'm going to count you off. We're going to count to 5 as you breathe in, nice and slow. You're gonna hold it at the top, and then you're going to exhale for 5 seconds. So when you're ready, go ahead and let all the air out of your system. Go ahead and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it at the top. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go again. Take a nice deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a nice deep breath in through the belly. 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, last one. Take a nice deep breath in. 3, 4, 5. And exhale, release any tension. 3, 4, 5. All right, so we've got the first tool under your belt, and that is to breathe. The next tool that I want to go over is for the mind. And I have to say that this tool is one that clients, when I share it with them, they always come back the next session and say, I tried what you said and it actually really helped a lot. And so this tool I like to call leaves on a stream. And what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes or look down, and I want you to envision a nice calm stream floating through your mind, almost like a river that you can see. Feel the fresh air around you. I want you to smell the dirt on the ground, listen to the trickle of the water, and just picture the stream flowing through your mind. Maybe there are trees around, some light shining through the trees. And what you're going to do next is you're going to picture a leaf falling from one of those trees down onto the stream. Picture it flowing down the stream out of sight. And so what we're going to do is I want you to take a thought that you're having, an anxious thought. It could be, I have so much to do tomorrow, right? Or it could be something about, oh, I'm so scared that this could happen in the future. I want you to take that thought and I want you to place it on a leaf that's on the stream. And I want you to watch that thought and that leaf flow through your mind, through the stream, and out the other side. And what you can do is you can do this with any thought that's coming up that isn't helping you, right? It's not serving you in any way. Acknowledge the thought, put it on the leaf, watch it come through your mind, and watch it go. And if it appears again, just do the same thing again. Take that thought, put it on the leaf, and watch it flow through your mind. So we have the body, we have the mind, and the last tool that I want to go over is something that you can do for your spirit, and that is to journal. Many of you have probably heard that journaling is good for your mental health, and it's very true. I'm going to create another video that you can watch all about journaling, why it's good for you, and ways to start. But for the purpose of this video, if you're feeling anxious, I want you to just grab a pen, grab a piece of paper. If you don't have that around, you can always use the notes on your phone. You can even type stuff up on your computer and just go. This is called a brain dump. Many of us, when we're anxious, have what's called the monkey mind. It's where our thoughts are just constantly swirling in our head. We're jumping from one to the other. We don't even know what we're thinking sometimes. It can be images and thoughts that are just swirled and jumbled up. So if you can take just a few moments and write those thoughts out, you may be surprised at what you see. When they're in our head, they're so jumbled up, and when you put them on paper, you're actually energetically placing them in a different spot than in your head. And when you can take all those thoughts and put them elsewhere, that is when you can really check in with yourself. You're checking in with your soul about what is going on, what is off here, what am I really worried about, and is the thing that I'm really worried about something that I need to be looking at more closely, or am I just anxious and I don't need to be worried about the thing that I'm worrying about. It's a way to really decipher what is going on here, what is going on with me. I recommend, for the purpose of this exercise, to just go at it. You don't need a prompt, but if you do want a prompt, if you're not sure where to start, I do have a list of 30 journal prompts that I've created. You can go ahead and pick whichever one is resonating the most for you in this moment and just go at it. So, I know that we checked in at the beginning, your level of distress. Did you do any of these exercises? And if so, where is that level of distress for you now? Has it gone down? Has it gone up? There's no right or wrong here. If it didn't go down, that's okay. Maybe it stayed the same. The goal is to hopefully get that level of distress down a few notches with these tools or any others that are going to help you feel more calm in your body, think more clearly, get in touch with yourself and what's really going on so that you can make the changes that you need to feel better. So I hope that you found these 3 tools helpful, and if you did, please go ahead and like this video. You can also subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be having a lot of videos coming up about mental health, anxiety, and self-reflection, and so if you want to stay updated, please go ahead and subscribe, share with your friends, and comment below. Let me know which exercise you found was most helpful, and if there are any other tools that you use to help you cope when you're feeling overwhelmed with anxiety, please feel free to share them, because I'm sure anyone can benefit from any ideas that may be helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by my little corner of the internet, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.